Okay, this is a reading for Leo. It's a Native American Indian medicine wheel spread. Okay, so it's designed to work out what you need right now. I'll have a card in the middle to signify you. I'll have a card above for what's going on with your mind right now according to Spirit. What's going on with your emotions, that's going to be below. Spirit and intuition, how connected are you to your intuition? Okay, using your gut rather than logic, or heart and emotions, using your gut, your instincts. Okay, your wisdom, higher knowledge, higher being. Your physical body, okay, so your physical appearance or any like health issues that you're having right now. Okay, so your physical, sort of inner health or exterior, okay, either or both. So mind, emotions, spirituality and body, okay, physical body. So first of all, I'm going to get the card to represent you, Leo. Okay, so there you are, Leo the Lion. You are strength, okay? These cards are really beautiful. You see this, Leos normally present very well. They're very handsome, very attractive. They're a type A, you know, alpha, aesthetically pleasing, but full of ego and arrogance as well. Quite outgoing, life and soul of the party, magnetic for people. You like to be in control of your kingdom. Fire energy. So it's really nice to use different cards. This is a different deck to the traditional Rider-Waite, just to change it up a bit. The illustrations are very important when it comes to tarot. They allow you to get similar meanings, but they can be slightly different ones, and they sort of allow you to expand your knowledge of tarot, and broaden your understanding of it, okay? I like the way, you know, she's sort of very glamorous and elegant and regal, isn't she, with her huge headdress and golden jewellery with jewels in it, lots of embellishments, but she's stooping down to him and then he's got his paw on her knee, so it's very submissive energy. She's tamed the beast, okay, because fire energy can be, you know, hot-tempered. You can run your mouth, you can say a lot of things in the moment and not be able to take them back. So Aries, Leo and Sag, that fire energy, you're Leo, but you're similar kind of signs. You can be talk now and then think later, you know. So that's why she's taming the beast, okay, because he's magnificent, he's in charge, but he can occasionally make mistakes. So it's just all that fiery energy needs to be tamed sometimes, okay? So that's you taming yourself. You are both of those characters in that illustration. I think it's really stunning, I love it. Okay, so let's put that in the middle. Let's get all the cards back together and we'll ask Spirit to select a card for your mind. How is your mind right now? So your logic, your left side of your brain. Spirit guides, universe and angels, please can you select a card for Leo for this first week of August? How is their mind right now? The Devil. Look at that imagery, that's so cool. Well, the Devil can be someone who's very bound to another person or a substance or a habit, like, you know, it doesn't have to be like drugs or alcohol or anything sinister, you know, sex or anything like that. It can just be codependency or getting a bit obsessive over someone. You could be obsessive over a particular problem, or you could be overly controlling. Yeah, in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, the Devil card has a man and a woman. It's Adam and Eve, I think. They're bound together by chains, okay, around their necks. They're naked. So it can be like sex addiction or obsession with someone's body, or how they make you feel. It can also just be symbolic of being bound to, you know, certain habits that we have or behaviours, or you could be a workaholic, for example. You could be someone that overeats. You could be, you know, a shopaholic. You could be someone who just obsesses over things. That is the Devil energy, okay? So, although it looks very powerful, it is beastly. It's your darker side. So that's what's going on with your mind. So that's an interesting one. I forgot to explain. So with the cards, there'll be 4 cards in a cross, and we run our eye from top to bottom. Okay, so you've got mind and emotions. It's like a seesaw, there's a balance. If we get a very negative card at the top, like this one, I would say is a negative card, it's about obsessing. Oh look, there is 2 people chained there. Yeah, that's not good. So I would say that's like controlling and obsessing. That's how your mind is. So I'm expecting a very positive card for emotions, because if you imagine a seesaw, if this is negative, then this side's going to be positive, and same for going across. If I get a very positive card here, I'm going to expect that seesaw of like a negative one for body. If it's very, very positive for, you know, connection to spirit and being open-minded, then maybe it's negative for body, or vice versa. Okay, so imagine a seesaw. I'll read it how I, you know, would interpret it, but you'll know how it fits for you. If that's something very positive for you, and, you know, you're sort of building a business and it's becoming obsessive, but you're a workaholic and it's absolutely killing it, you know, you can't take that as super negative, but maybe you're neglecting family life or something like this. So you'll know what applies for you. Let's see what comes out below. Give me a card for emotions, please. How is Leo with their feelings and their emotions? The 2 of Cups. So you're incredibly balanced. So I'm going to take that one as negative. The 2 of Cups. 2 is a number of balance. It's duality. 2 of Cups. It's 2 people feeling the same about one another. It's equal. It's balanced. It's reciprocated. Okay, so I think you are really great emotionally right now. I think you could be, in your mind, you might have a problem that you're obsessing over, or you might have just a very fact kind of based, literal based brain and logic right now. So let's see how the other cards come out for spirituality and intuition and wisdom. That came out straight away. So we've got the Ace of Wands. So I would say That's extremely positive. It's fiery, passionate energy. It's bold. It's extremely excited about a brand new endeavour. So for spirituality and intuition, I would say, you know, your creativity and your intuition are absolutely abundant. They're at the highest, which is interesting because your emotions are very imbalanced. So if you're thinking about your chakras, if you know anything about chakras, when your feelings are in check, you become highly spiritual. So let's get one for body. So your physical ailments or health. King of Wands. Okay, so the King of Wands is somebody who's very stubborn. It's more fire energy. Everything's fire here except for emotions, which has come out for every reading is cups. Which is really freaky because cups is water, which is emotions. But you have got the devil, which is a sort of hell with fire in the depiction. You've got the Ace of Wands, which is passion, creativity, fire. You've got the King of Wands. So it's very much a Leo reading. The King of Wands is very capable, extremely confident. He's quite imposing, but in its upright, it's very, very positive. It's someone who's able to make things happen. They're a leader. They're very, very established, very secure. They're able to create, make things successful. Okay. He is sat down, he is not moving. Okay, so it can be stubborn. And if it was reversed, it'd be someone really stubborn and bad-tempered and throwing the weight around. But it's not, it's upright, so that's a very positive attribute. So with that for body, perhaps if we took it in a literal sense, you're quite static at the moment, quite stubborn. Maybe you're feeling uptight, maybe you're feeling tense. You could have muscle pain. You could be, if we look at it the opposite sense, you could be incredibly muscular. You might be a bodybuilder, or an athlete, or someone who's incredibly strong, and that might be a positive thing for you. But the Ace of Wands isn't a negative card, it's extremely positive. The most negative thing out the entire one is the devil. So something's going on with your mind. You know, this is quite a forceful energy, isn't it? And it's his arm. It's his arm from the King of Wands. So you might be quite determined about making something happen with your wisdom, your physical strength, your mind. You know, you're feeling good, but you might be bossing other people about a bit too much, or pushing people around, or wanting everything your way. Leos are used to being in charge. They're used to commanding a room. Everybody looks at a Leo when a Leo walks into the room, whether you're male or female. So you might need to simmer down a little bit. I just paused because my parents have arrived home and I didn't want them to be disturbed by me recording. So yeah, if I know Leos can be frightening. They can be really hell-bent on a particular course of action, and it brings out the dark side. They're very impressive because they tend to throw themselves into something new and they're just good at it straight away, and it's quite annoying. It's quite annoying for me as a Taurus. I always attract Leos, and Leos are incredibly romantic. And you might be feeling very much romantic at the moment, and you might present well, you might have been working on your physique, presenting well, you might be feeling like you're guided to do, you know, Leos are quite arrogant and they're quite majestic. They, you know, you watch them like be very, very impressive, and it's annoying sometimes, but it's attractive. But just be aware that you don't have all the answers, and other people can be overshadowed by you, and remember to be humble and do your research and consider all the options. Use your left logic, but don't use it blindly. I'm using the wrong card here. Don't use it blindly. Make sure you tame the beast, and don't stick to one, you know, don't put blinkers on and stick to one goal and become, you know, it's like the way people laugh about, you know, brides who are really stressed and they need their wedding day to be absolutely perfect because loads of money's gone into it, and, you know, and it's one day where everyone's going to be looking at them and they're the centre of attention. They become a bridezilla, and it brings out the worst in them, you know, where they could actually be a really gentle person, well, quite a balanced person, but they become the beast, don't they? So whatever it is that you're passionate about, try to do your research, try to get your facts right, don't be overly bold, overly confident, and don't obsess over taking one course or one direction or one route. Navigate things with the advice of others, with the wisdom of others, because I've known a lot of Leos and they are a one-man band, and if they feel like they're being driven off the course that they think they're destined to be on, they'll drop you. They will drop you, end up being the most romantic, loyal person all the way through. But if they think that you're taking them away from their divine path, they'll make huge mistakes and they won't look back. You know, and that isn't clever, that isn't smart. It's just remember to do this, okay? That's all I'm going to say on that. If you found this helpful, if you enjoyed it, if it was entertaining, give it a like. Consider following me. I do this kind of reading and other style of readings as well. I do love readings every single week for all of the signs, and I'm experimenting with, I've done chakra and angel number readings. I'll try other readings. If you if you want to suggest anything or request anything, I have my equivalent of the Bible here, The Ultimate Guide to Tarot Spreads, and I love to try new spreads. I can do ones for health, wealth, success, if you know contact, if you're thinking about relocating, if you want to make business decisions, it's all in here. Like, there's hundreds of spreads in there. Not everything has to be about love and who you're meant to be with. If you're watching me from TikTok, consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. I post exactly the same videos on there, so same material, same content, but you can watch me on the TV and multitask. I know I love to watch tarot off my phone in the car after work. That's my me time. You might love listening to music because you're a fire sign, but then you might decide that you want to maybe have a larger picture if you have poor eyesight, or you want to just examine the illustrations on a larger screen, or, you know, if you've got loads to do and you're really busy but you want to catch the reading. Obviously, like, if you've got a PlayStation or a smart TV, you can watch me from YouTube on a large screen without it timing out and things like that. So also, if you've got an experience with YouTube, I'm looking for tips on how to get my videos out into the algorithm. I know that they're trying to promote new content creators, more than they have done in the past, but it's a very competitive platform, YouTube, and I don't seem to be getting any more subscribers, where I'm constantly getting new followers on TikTok. So I'm loyal to YouTube only because that's where I discovered tarot, and I'm not managing to tag the videos. I don't know what I'm doing, but it won't allow me to tag the videos. I'm using keywords in the description and the title, and that's getting me some views. But if you know anything about YouTube and how it works, or you think I just need to keep going, I've only been on here for like 3 weeks. I was doing readings like for friends and family, just on a personal level for free, and they were the ones that said, you know, like, you should go public with this. So I'm a teacher normally, I'm a high school teacher, so I'm off for the summer, and so I've started the channel now that I've got the time to do it. And yeah, it's only a few weeks old, and TikTok's been really successful, and some people have even reposted my videos, which is like amazing. That means a lot. I've not asked anyone to do that, and then because people started to do it, I just thought, well, maybe I should, you know, remind people to repost if they think it's a good reading, and maybe other people can benefit from it. All I want to do is help people. So if you enjoyed it, if you want to see more of it, if you want to look back at my other videos, if you want to, you know, follow me and see when I've posted new content, do follow me. And yeah, if there's any tips you've got or advice about YouTube, or there's something specific you'd like a reading on, if you ever want a personal reading as well, my information's on YouTube. I've got an Etsy store, and if you ever want a message from a loved one, I've got Medium cards, but I don't charge for that. I just ask for a donation. So there's a link to my PayPal, so you can give any amount you want. I don't care. It's more about me not wanting to charge for something that means so much to you. Okay, so that's what I've got for you, Leo. I hope it was interesting and that it helped, and I'll see you on the next video.